As part of his efforts to personally keep track of government projects across the country, the President, His Excellency Adama Barrow, visited the UTG Faraba Banta Campus, the Ministry of Environment headquarters in Abuko, and the Banjul shipyard. The visits were meant to give the President first-hand information on the state of affairs of these critical projects. The President's first port of call was the University campus in Faraba Banta, where he inspected ongoing works on Phase 2 of the project, which comprises the Chancery Building, the remaining schools of Agriculture and Environmental Science, and the Faculty of Law. The President was briefed by the contractors Sapulje Palonji and Professor Per Gomez, Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, on the status of the projects and the challenges hindering the speedy implementation of the works. The President looked frustrated by these continued delays, urging all stakeholders to immediately resolve all outstanding issues to ensure the full completion of the project.
The project is way behind schedule because we targeted this project to be part of our independence celebration. But we have discussed with the contractor and the consultant. They will give us a realistic, revised work plan. And we will receive this on Friday. We will discuss with them to see what will be the realistic time that we can complete this project. But with the two faculties, I think we are up to 90% of their structural work. It is just the Chancery that is delayed now. There are some technical issues that delayed it with our donors also, but we are 100% sure that we are going to deliver the project before the end of the year.
Having said that, President Barrow left Faraba, but made a brief stop to listen to complaints by some of the laborers working on the project, who complained about low wages and lack of incentives. President Barrow reassured that government will engage their employers to reach a compromise and address the issues. The entourage then drove to Abuko, where the President stopped at the Hydra Car Market, which has been completed. The market complex, which has 300 stalls, is owned by a Gambian businessman, Suleiman Hydra, and is meant to serve as a one-door stop for cars, spare parts, and other accessories. The President went on a conducted tour of the complex, which is the biggest privately owned market in the Gambia, and is expected to boost trade within the Kanilai municipality and the West Coast region. The President took a 100-meter walk to the nearby 4-story building still under construction. The state-of-the-art structure will serve as the headquarters of the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources. The President was briefed on the progress of the works undertaken by Giga Construction and got reassurances that the building will be ready for inauguration in March this year. The President then made his last and final call at the Banjul shipyard, where the Kanilai ferry has been undergoing renovation works for the last 7 months. Buba Jai, the general manager of the Banjul shipyard, disclosed that works are nearly complete after a general overhaul of the ferry.
The ferry was slipped up on the 17th of May, and we identified all the damaged areas. And we removed all the metal that was damaged, areas where the beams were corroded and weak. We did a total overhaul, especially at the front and at the back. These are the two main areas that were mostly damaged because the front is the area which knocks the lander at Banjul end, and the back is the area that knocks the lander at the Barra end. So we did a total overhaul of the front, entire front, and fabricated with the use of brand new marine metal beams and marine plates, and did the fabrication and welding. And that's what you have seen today.
The President expressed satisfaction with the new look ferry and commended the ferry authorities and the Works Ministry for the initiative.
When we decided to dock this ferry and run a maintenance on it, we thought that we can finish it in 3 months. But I think when it was docked and the engineers start work on it, they confirmed that the damage on it cannot be done in 3 months. And we have to allow them time to basically do the complete overhaul of this ferry, because the ferry was not docked since 2018. So it was overdue and the ferry was damaged. The damage needed a lot of work.
The President also underscored the role of the ferries in the Banjul-Barra route and reassured that government will do everything to ensure that services are always available to the public.
We are using one ferry. Using one ferry is not safe. You cannot drive your vehicle without a spare. So that is very risky. So we have been under that constant pressure, but the ferry that is running also, they are taking care of the ferry to make sure that it is serviced every day. It's almost 24 hours. They're doing everything possible so that the ferry will be running and doing services of 2 to 3 ferries that we are operating. So I think that is a big achievement. It's a big commitment from the management. So far we are very happy.
The Kanilai ferry is expected to return to service by March of this year, whilst a new ferry will arrive in the Gambia later in December to bring the number of ferries plying the Banjul Barrow route to 3. Momodou Jallow, GRTS.